Hi, Precious Heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. The awesome shifts that have taken place at a cellular level within humanity's earthly bodies and the earthly bodies of the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth since the December solstice in 2020 have changed everything. At that time, humanity's holy breath was elevated by our I Am presence, and brand new record keeper crystals containing the full divine potential of the patterns of perfection for the new earth were placed throughout Mother Earth's crystal grid system by the mighty Elohim, who are the builders of form. We are now receiving higher frequencies of prana and our life force with every breath we take. This is making each and every one of us much more receptive to the intuitive inner guidance from our I Am presence, as well as the exquisite patterns of perfection we are being called to co-create on the new earth. The result of this incredible shift of consciousness is that since the dawn of this year, 2021, multidimensional changes have taken place within the core of purity in every atomic and subatomic particle and wave of life on Earth. These changes have been life-transforming. In last week's vlog, the Company of Heaven revealed that with the completion of the activities of light that were God victoriously accomplished in May, Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her are now abiding in earthly bodies that are much more rarefied and ethereal than they were in 2012 when we birthed the new earth during the December solstice. Now, due to the myriad shifts that have taken place since the birth of the new earth in 2012, we are being presented with an unprecedented opportunity. During the month of June in 2021, the mighty Elohim and the directors of the elements will present our I Am presence and our fifth dimensional body elemental with the opportunity to safely co-create a shift within our earthly bodies and the earthly bodies of the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth that will equal the collective shifts of energy, vibration, and consciousness we have experienced since the birth of the new earth in 2012. This is an essential part of the divine plan for 2021. Throughout the month of June 2021, the mighty Elohim and the directors of the elements will utilize the greatly amplified influx of light from the newly opened 555 Stargate to accelerate the divine alchemy taking place within humanity's earthly bodies and the earthly bodies of the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth. Every person's newly integrated I Am presence and fifth dimensional body elemental is standing in readiness to cooperate with the mighty Elohim and the directors of the elements. This level of recalibration has never before been attempted and is only being allowed by cosmic law at this time because at long last humanity en masse is able to receive the frequency of divine intervention safely. We are currently being held in the embrace of a very powerful eclipse series that will culminate on June 10th with a new moon annular solar eclipse. Today, the Company of Heaven will utilize the powerful influx of light from this eclipse series as they guide us through an activity of light. This activity will give the mighty Elohim and the directors of the elements the ability to assist our I Am presence and our fifth dimensional body elemental to recalibrate the 5 elemental vortices within our earthly bodies. The divine intent of this activity of light is to prepare each of us to receive the highest possible frequencies of fifth dimensional crystalline solar light from the newly opened 555 Stargate. Our 5 elemental vortices have been slowly awakening from their dormant state since the birth of the new Earth in 2012. Prior to our fall from grace, our elemental vortices were able to restore and rejuvenate our 4 earthly bodies. The divine purpose of these vortices was to provide our body elemental each day with renewed elements that would maintain vibrant health, eternal youth, and limitless physical perfection in our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies. Now, through the gift of divine grace, the mighty Elohim are going to guide us through an activity of light that will recalibrate our 5 elemental vortices to receive higher frequency of God's fifth dimensional crystalline solar light than we have ever received. If you have the heart call to do so, please join me now in this holy endeavor. Know that during this cosmic moment, our unified efforts are being amplified 1,000-fold. This activity of light is being stated in the first person so that we will each experience it personally. But know that we are invoking this light through the I Am presence of every person on earth. And we begin. I am my I Am presence, and I am one with the I Am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. What I invoke for myself, I invoke on behalf of every person in perfect alignment with each one's divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. I am one with my Father, Mother, God. I am one with the solar logos from suns beyond suns beyond suns. I am one with the mighty Elohim and the directors of the elements. I am one with the entire company of heaven, and I am one with the beings of light associated with the elemental kingdom and the angelic kingdom. Through the divine intervention of this collective body of light beings, I invoke the most intensified frequencies of fifth dimensional crystalline solar light from the very core of creation that humanity and the earth are capable of receiving at this time. Powers of light magnetize this crystalline solar light through the newly opened 555 Stargate and accelerate the divine alchemy that is transfiguring my carbon-based earthly bodies into fifth dimensional crystalline solar light bodies. Now, under the direction of my Father, Mother, God, and the mighty Elohim, the fifth dimensional directors of the elements take their strategic positions in preparation for this powerful activity of light. The directors of the air element and the sylphs of the air take their positions at the cardinal point to the north. The directors of the water element and the undines of the water take their positions at the cardinal point to the east. The directors of the earth element and the nature spirits of the earth take their positions at the cardinal point to the south. The directors of the fire element and the salamanders of the fire take their positions at the cardinal point to the west. And the directors of the rarefied ether elements and the devas and devarajas of the ether take their position within the sun of even pressure in the center of the earth. Now the directors of the elements sound a cosmic tone, signaling to humanity's fifth dimensional body elementals that the time has come to manifest the next level of perfection within humanity's fifth dimensional crystalline solar light bodies. Every person's body elemental responds and joyfully accepts the opportunity to accelerate the divine alchemy taking place in our earthly bodies. As I breathe in and out deeply, I clearly see the elemental vortices pulsating within my earthly bodies. These are swirling centers of divine light. There are 5 of these vortices, each one specifically designed to nourish and empower one of the 5 elements within my earthly bodies. I begin by focusing my attention on my ether vortex, which is pulsating above my head. I breathe the holy breath into the center of the ether vortex, and I affirm with deep feeling, I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. My ether vortex is recalibrated and is now able to receive new and much more rarefied frequencies of fifth dimensional crystalline solar light. I now focus my attention on my air vortex, which is pulsating within the location of my throat chakra. I breathe the holy breath into the center of the air vortex, and I affirm with deep feeling, I am the breath of the Holy Spirit. I am the breath of the Holy Spirit. I am the breath of the Holy Spirit. My air vortex is recalibrated and now receives new frequencies of fifth dimensional crystalline solar light, transfiguring my etheric body. I now focus my attention on my fire vortex, which is pulsating within the location of my sternum in the center of my chest. I breathe the holy breath into the center of the fire vortex, and I affirm with deep feeling, I am the sacred fire breath of the Almighty. I am the sacred fire breath of the Almighty. I am the sacred fire breath of the Almighty. My fire vortex is recalibrated and now receives new frequencies of fifth dimensional crystalline solar light, transfiguring my mental body. I now focus my attention on the water vortex, which is pulsating within the location of my root chakra at the base of my spine. I breathe the holy breath into the center of the water vortex, and I affirm with deep feeling, I am the harmony of my true being. I am the harmony of my true being. I am the harmony of my true being. My water vortex is recalibrated and now receives new frequencies of fifth dimensional crystalline solar light, transfiguring my emotional body. I now focus my attention on the earth vortex, which is pulsating between my feet. I breathe the holy breath into the center of the earth vortex and affirm with deep feeling, I am the master of my physical reality. I am the master of my physical reality. I am the master of my physical reality. My earth vortex is recalibrated and now receives new frequencies of fifth dimensional crystalline solar light, transfiguring my physical body. The 5 elemental vortices within me have now been recalibrated, creating a tremendous pathway of light through my 4 earthly bodies from head to toe. The dynamic force of the light I am receiving through the 555 Stargate and my 5 elemental vortices is quickening the transfiguration of my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies, as well as the awakening taking place within my heart and my conscious mind. Every time I focus on my elemental vortices, God's transfiguring fifth dimensional crystalline solar light will expand through my 4 earthly bodies, raising my energy, vibration, and consciousness to new heights. I accept and know that this activity of light has been God victoriously accomplished. And so it is. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am that I am. Precious heart, continue being gentle with yourself and allow your I am presence and your fifth dimensional body elemental to assimilate the full magnitude of this recalibration into your earthly bodies at an atomic and subatomic cellular level. God bless you. I look forward to being with you next week.